Hello, luminous warriors, earth, family, earth, community. I am Kelsey Dawn, and this is the Love Force Rising. We are the Love Force Rising, and I wanted to share with you in a different way a post that I put out earlier on Instagram, because I don't know if any of you are more like me or, have the ability more to integrate and receive more messages auditorily. Is that a word? By hearing? Or by seeing a visual learner. I'm definitely more of a clairsentient type of being. I integrate things in this way. And so I want to share this post in another way for you. So the post stated, neutralize your reactional thoughts. Now, what does it mean to neutralize your reactional thoughts? It means that when something comes up and it triggers us or charges us, and we can go to anger or frustration or negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, all of those old types of behaviors and patterns that were programmed from earlier on in life. And they can tend to exasperate the emotions. They can tend to make us dwell in them, kind of feeding that emotion. Or we can turn away from turning into what we're feeling because we think it feels icky or it feels like suffering, and we don't want to be a part of it. So we almost disassociate ourselves from that. And what happens when we turn away from these emotions, or we continue to exaggerate the emotions that we're feeling, is that we feed them. And they get bigger and bigger, or they just build up. Each time that kind of reaction happens for you, builds up in the body. It almost creates its own type of entity. And this entity feeds off of our fear. And when we feed it fear rather than love by turning into it, then we feel disconnected. We feel like we're unwhole or unhealthy or unworthy or not enough, not good enough. All of those types of old thinking patterns can come up and just start running in the monkey mind. And what we want to do now, what one can do to really embrace these moments of reactional thoughts or reactional experiences when triggered by an external experiences, is to turn into those. And I'm just going to change my hand here because my arm's getting tired. But when we turn into those experiences, then we have the opportunity to embrace them. We have the opportunity to remember our wholeness and to open a door. And we shed our light on that, because we are luminous beings. We are light beings. We are born light and love. We are born with unlimited potential, limitless power, more than we can even fathom and bring to our conscious right now. You were born with that. I am born with that. And when we take our power back by turning into those feelings of anger, for example, being like, why do I feel anger, and just sitting with it, not even necessarily trying to go down to figure out where this came from, but just witnessing how you're feeling, where this is coming from in your body, where you're witnessing it as a sensation in your body, and embrace it with gratitude. Thank you for showing me that this is something that causes reaction for me. Thank you for allowing me to grow through this experience. I love you. I'm so grateful to have these experiences so I am able to evolve. So you were able to evolve through these challenging experiences that seem like suffering and hardship. This is an opportunity. This is that doorway. This is where you shed the light of your consciousness on your experience so that those old emotions no longer hold you back. So you are no longer feeding fear, feeding the darkness in a way that is separate from you. You step into your wholeness. You are whole. This brings a harmony between you. Our universe is created with positive and negative. When you see two negative magnets try to go towards each other, they repel each other, or two positive, vice versa. But when you put negative and positive together, they magnetize towards one another. We are like that. Both sides of us exist, our shadow, our dark, our light, our luminous nature, love. May you embrace all of these parts of yourself. I invite you, next time that you witness that you're in a reactional state, that you're really reacting to something, whether it's in your mind or projecting out towards somebody or something, that you step inside yourself. You drop into your heart center. Ask for your higher self to guide you now. Guide you through this. And sit with that emotion. Embrace that emotion with love and gratitude. And witness those old reactionary states dissolve. And you evolve. You got this. We got this. You were born limitless. You are limitless. Remember? Peace and much love.